Okay, guys. Now let me check if this thing is recording. I just want to show you how I buried NFP. I've been talking about base entry technique. It's very simple. So simple that you can. By this time, you already know what I look for. As you can see, I'm a little bit not okay, but I just wanted to show you how you could have done it too. This is a base buy. As you can see, rally, base, rally, base, rally. This is base buy. Okay, I marked the zone, and by this time you know exactly that I trade the kind with an engulfing candle. I prefer that kind. So this is my base. I was actually looking for a signal from USD index, but it wasn't giving me my setup. I just, what I want in the market is my setup. I don't care any other setup, but I want this the base entry setup. And on USDJPY, I was just looking for any pair with USD that has a setup of base entry technique, and I found the base. I went to H4. You can see CB1 break buy. After it tapped into the zone, tested, CB1 break buy. And then during the course of the day, it dropped down. I entered way before NFP, because if it's 4 hours and it trace here, you know that you are good to enter anytime. So I entered somewhere here while it was retracing. When NFP came, I was actually busy on something. I only checked and I was deep in profit. I'll put the the what do you call it, thumbnail on this video to show you that I really killed it with this one. Base buy, CB1 break buy. So I knew long time before NFP that we are buying USDJPY, that US dollar is buying, and it really bought. As you can see, this is NFP candle, this 4-hour candle. There were other news, that's why it kind of went down and up, but the direction is still up, and that's what happened. NFP, the good thing about it is it's not like CPI sometimes trades nonsense. Sometimes sometimes it's such that if you buy they kill you, if you sell they kill you. Sometimes that's what it does. But with NFP, even if it traces back, but we know that in the end, this one, the trick was, if you pulled your Fibo, because the setup had been completed in the morning, this CB1 break buy was completed long time in the morning. So it went to entry, almost entry zero. Let me check. Yeah, almost entry zero. It wasn't entry zero, I entered somewhere there, but where with this retracing candle, and I bought. I just left after I think I made enough. I thought I made enough, so I didn't bother about taking my TP at TP2. Or I just checked, did I meet my target? Yes, and then I left. That's all. But was this difficult, guys? If you understand base entry strategy, was this one difficult? Really? Look at this. D1, base buy, base buy, and then H4, CB1 break buy. Was it difficult? In fact, if you have been observing this pair, you could have done like me, entered long time before NFP, because this is CB1 break buy at 4 hours at a D1 base buy. So with this retracing candle, I picked my entry. I didn't even pull the Fibo, to be honest. I didn't pull the Fibo. I just entered somewhere there, knowing that in the end we are buying. It's not good practice though not to pull the Fibo, but because I knew that if it retraced here, it's good enough entry for me. And I, even when this candle was retracing, it still came here, no big drawdown, and then it shot up. So, but I don't know how else to prove to you that this strategy works, because it works for me. And if everybody have their strategy, but this one is for me. I was looking at US dollar index to check the base entry, and I didn't find the setup. And when I don't find the setup, I move to the next pair that has US dollar. And I found my favorite is usually USDJPY and USD those two. And when I got to USDJPY, instantly the base buy with CB1 break were already formed. This candle was completed long, I mean, I don't know how many hours was that before NFP. It was completed in the morning, I think by 7 a.m. or so. This candle was already there, the CB1 break buy, but the market was still going up, so you had to wait for it to come back here, then you can enter and rise with the market. Wait for NFP inside, and then allow the market to do its thing, its due diligence. I didn't even wait for it to reach TP2, but as soon as I realized that my account is where I targeted, that was, I left the market. Yeah. But I wonder if you guys are really getting it, this strategy. Whether I'm just trying to help a lot of people here, but at the end of the day, you practice, you win. You don't practice, you lose. But this was the easiest base entry. Look at that. And then look at that. As clear as daylight. As clear as daylight. Okay, let me not talk too much about this, but guys, Jesus Christ loves you. Give him your heart, he will save you. And this strategy, guys, is a life changer, I'm telling you. The zones that I use are the demand and supply and demand. Just that. No trend lines, nothing. But the way it's effective is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, guys. Just remember to subscribe and comment. I knew you were waiting for me to say. I thought about posting this signal early in the morning on my channel, then I decided against it because people will just copy that and start offering signals with my analysis. Right? So I decided against. I said I'll post after. But it was as clear as daylight. As clear as daylight. This is so easy. All right, let's check if we were recording. Yes, we were. All right, thank you guys. Bye.